Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and slayers of all ages, and welcome back to Jack 2. I am your host, as always, Nekoskilla, or Scottahawk, and I am joined by Yoshi Boy.
Yo.
And once again, playing Jack 2. We're, not near the end of the game, but we're pretty late into it.
We're pretty close.
We're making progress. And if it sounds like I was just ranting, I kind of was. Before the stream, me and Yoshi were doing a little bit of Smite because it is December 28th, and if you play Smite, you can get your first 3 wins of the day today and get a Hera's Odyssey chest. But our last match that we did before we swap so I could do this, we probably had the stupidest teammates I think we've ever seen, and we've seen some shit. And it's not like everything about these people was bad. They just, at the end of the match, decided to be the most impatient cunts in the world. Like, I don't say cunts anywhere near as much as Riley, but after that match, I'm thinking about starting to say cunts nearly as much as Riley because of how much those people deserve it.
We were doing so good in the game, and then just like one single fight fucked it up for all of us. Just fucked up the whole entire game.
A game that was ours to win ended up being ours to lose because our 3 teammates went into a fight 3v5 instead of waiting 2 seconds for our Sobek.
Yep.
It was...
And then we get blamed for it because they're retarded.
Yeah, it was a magical kind of stupid.
I think we've been ranting for like a solid 10 minutes.
Literally, we did the match. The match started around 2:40. It was around 2:40 when we started the match. The match ended around, say, 3 o'clock. It is now 3:30. And we are just starting. We ranted for a solid half an hour at least. Because our 3 teammates couldn't wait 4 seconds. It was so genuinely depressing. Because had they waited 4 seconds, instead of us losing the game and having to do one more game to get our Hera's Odyssey chest, they waited 0 seconds, got into a fight, lost the fight, we lost the game, now we have to do 2 games. Because we were able to do an assault. I think we ended up doing 2. First one was kind of bad, second one was significantly better. And Conquest had a short cooldown. We thought we'd give it a shot. And then that shit. It was the worst.
You see, the part that still upsets me is that we still have to play 2 more games after that.
Yeah. We lost, so now we have to play 2 games. Possibly getting stupid people again. So what could have been something that we could have done in an afternoon is now going to take us possibly all day.
Yep.
Because a few people couldn't wait a few seconds.
It just worked for me. I had all the auras that we needed. I had the relics that we needed. I had an upgraded med and an upgraded frenzy. So we could have won that fight.
Like, it was... You don't often hear me go on an angry rant in my streams because I'd rather not be an angry person. But this shit pisses me off.
Yep.
Like, here's a little thing so you guys can visualize exactly what I mean. Teams were... For people who know Smite, you'll actually understand what I'm talking about. For people who don't know Smite, you're about to question what the fuck I'm talking about. But we had our team being Rama, Sobek, Chang'e, Thor, and Tyr versus Medusa, Ardeo, Nezha, Vulcan, and Bellona. On paper, just strictly off of that, just off of the team comp, we win the game. Just off of team comp. But then there was the instance where they had as much patience as a 4-year-old, and that costed us the game instead. It was so annoying.
Our mid lane was very bad. She didn't finish lane. She never finished clearing wave, and she was building like a solo laner.
Like, building Chang'e mid like a solo isn't the worst thing because you have enough tank to survive ganks and stuff, but like, the problem becomes the fact that it's not just you building solo lane and then maybe not having the damage to deal with your opponent. It's the fact that you're not trying to deal with your opponent. Your goal of the game isn't to kill the thing you're fighting. It's to, I don't know, survive wave? Question mark? It was weird.
Really weird. I was irritated. I want to die. I want to die.
Yeah, it's a wonderful day. Even better because during one of our games I got called about a psych evaluation. So like, man, I hope the day I have to go in for that, we haven't played Smite yet, because that will affect it. That will affect it a lot. Especially if we have another instance like that. If we have that exact game again the day I have to go in for that evaluation, I might not be able to log on for a hot minute because I might be in a psych ward.
Oh no, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, but it shouldn't need to.
Hey man, I'm pretty sure if I had to do that, that would probably be the situation. I'm not trying to make you feel better or
it's
anything. I just
still
feel like
unfortunate that something like that is so easily causing what was once a really, really good, solid day of like fun and Jack and everything is awesome to I'm pretty certain that the day I have to go in for that thing, I am not allowed to play Smite. I can play Dark Souls. I can play Dark Souls all damn day, and they're just gonna find out, oh god, this kid is kind of a masochist. That's what happens when you play Dark Souls, gents. Especially when Dark Souls is your calming down game. When that's the thing that makes you feel better about your day, you might be a masochist. Now, if playing Dark Souls and PvPing is what makes you have a good day, then you're a sadomasochist because you're probably ruining somebody else's day and that's what's making you feel better. Especially if you're one of the people who likes to use kind of more toxic setups. I both mean that literally and metaphorically. Like video game toxic, where you're just being the biggest version of an asshole, but also there's an element in Dark Souls called toxic, which is hilariously enough actually probably one of the least toxic things that you can do in Dark Souls. It doesn't make sense, but for some reason, that's how it works. Like, toxic sucks, but there are several more things that suck way more than toxic. Because, like, you can heal through toxic. You know what you can't heal through? A backstab. And if you ever play Dark Souls and find someone with a Parry Master build, you better learn how to counter that shit right away, because otherwise you are not going to be having a lot of fun.
No, it's nothing. Hey, I'm gonna be right back.
Take your time.
I will not close smoke until you are ready.
Understandably.
Yeah.
Understandably, will not play Smite until has friend.
Yes. I don't want to jump out a window. I don't want to right now.
Gravity's a bitch.
Alright, really bad.
Yep, take your time. There's another one over here. Where did it go? Wouldn't it be nice if I could aim? Hello? Oh, he's above me. Right? Fuck is he? Where is the enemy? Where are you, bad guy? Oh, there you are. There's the other one. Ace. On another note for things we can talk about, we have some new Ratchet and Clank videos that will be going live, I think, on Wednesday. So, anyone who may or may not be interested in Ratchet and Clank, there'll be more videos of Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal coming out fairly soon. So you can be very excited for that. On top of that, I might be, as much as I'm probably not, because I'm not certain about how much of a good idea it is. I might start doing more streams during the week. So, instead of it just being, well, I do a stream for Jack, or a stream for my aggressive, fast-paced game on Friday, stream for my much slower RPG game on Saturday, whatever I'm feeling like to end the week on Sunday, and then uploads from Twitch or from pre-records on Tuesday. Instead of it just being that and there being no other content during the entirety of the week, I might start doing it so that instead of it just being those streams and that's it, there might be a little bit of other games. Like, maybe there will be other streams of things that I'm just doing during the week. Or maybe I'll just do, like if I do I did one, recently. I had to do a little bit of grinding in Final Fantasy X. Or in the Final Worlds of Final Fantasy. So instead of just doing it myself and not showing anything, I did a little short stream. All right. No, 2 tons of fun here is the creep. He's totally not evil, except for all of the ways that literally everything about him says, I'm evil! Alright, so now we've learned that on top of the fact that we went through into the future, we also realized that the only character affected by the time displacement in an actual way that's, you know, visible was Jack. Jack, instead of being his normal self and being the age he is at the start of the game, he's in his 20s now. I have gotten no turbo. I'm bad. God, this game is this racing thing is so dumb. Learn to drive. Haha, skipping shit. Unfortunately, that caused a lot of damage, but it also drove me pretty much into first. Why is Kira's ride so fucking hard to control? I think we get better ones as we continue. Problem is, I need to be able to guarantee one of these. And then continue doing the skip. Hold on, Dex. Okay. I'm glad. So here's what happened. I ended up taking lots of damage, especially a little earlier. So when I did the little trick that gets me over this, I ended up taking a hit that otherwise, what would have normally been semi-safe, turned out to be arguably one of the most devastating losses that I could have. But I didn't get it that time. The problem is, I missed the thing. That's good. There we go. There we go. Now we're doing good. I should make sure I get another eco charge. I fucked up. I think there's a way you can clip through the walls here to help making some of this crap a little easier to do. I, however, have no idea how you're supposed to do it. Alright, once again, we got to a point where we're doing okay. We got all 3 charges. Ooh. That, however, was a little unfortunate. That wall may have caused us the race. Yeah, I think that wall costed us the race, because I'm holding the button in as hard as I can, but I'm moving at the speed of smell. Yeah. Alright, so, what have we learned? Try not to total the dark eco bike. It's not a good plan. Once the vehicle is on fire, you kinda hosed. I mean, it's significantly easier to control right now, so that's good. I'm in second. I'm apparently using walls to slow down my driving. Now the problem is, there are things you can do throughout Jak 2 for races like this that help you get actually a little bit of progression. The issue is going to be the fact that I'm not very good at racing. Especially in a game where racing controls like dick. We're still ahead, and I have access to whichever Dark Eco one I want. So that's nice. That's the problem, though. Later in the race, it gets to the point where you have to really focus on where you're going. But I think we're good now. Oh, fuck. If I was still going, I would have just died. But it does seem like this is the play. Collect one eco, only use it for that jump. Try not to hit the wall. And make sure all of your turns are hella sharp. Because shit like this will happen if they're not. I actually need a boost at that point just to get across that easy jump. That's it. I don't think we can win anymore. We might be able to, but I don't have high hopes. Though, when it's on fire, it's like 100 times easier to control. Downside is, once again, your speed is not good. Though, I mean, I guess this is fine. So long as I can continue getting Dark Eco for my boosts, but I also have to guarantee that I never do a jump that can cause me damage again, because if I do, I am just going to die. And with how slow I am, Is this really gonna be how this works? I suicide and then get good? It seems to be how it's working. Practically kill myself so that I can actually control my damn speed thing. And boost to win. This is weird. This is strange. This is vaguely uncomfortable. I'm fairly certain this is not how this racing event is supposed to go. Pretty sure the ruling is supposed to be suicide is not the way. Not, do you know the way of kill yourself so that you can do better? Or at least control your thing a bit fucking better? my god. We did it. We did it by killing ourselves. I don't really get it, but there it is. Welcome back. We got to do a little racing quest. Turns out the only way I can actually beat it is by almost killing myself.
Oh. You gotta do it. There's nothing you don't want. I'm having a lot of people that own fucking Dead or Alive fan page accounts. They're following me a lot on IG.
Huh.
There's one called I'm Kasumi. There's another, and then there's one from fucking Mortal Kombat called Princess Katana. And then one called Rachel just followed me.
Interesting. Little weird, but aight.
Two from Dead or Alive and one from Mortal Kombat. Oh well.
Is the Rachel one actually like trying to be from Dead or Alive, or is that just like coincidence?
It is Rachel from Dead or Alive. Right.
Huh. Which I think is also Rachel from Ninja Gaiden.
Yes, yes.
The same rack. As that is literally her only character trait in Ninja Gaiden. And it's literally the only character trait most characters have if they're female in Dead or Alive. Mm-hmm. Are you female? Your character trait is that your X ethnicity and your rack is bigger than physically possible without intense back pain. Like borderline being a cripple because of it.
Yeah, that is what's on.
It's fucking weird is a good word.
Hey man, I don't have a problem with it.
I never said it was a bad thing. Just said it was fucking weird.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, I actually have access to a thing.
I'm trying to make more characters.
There we go. Now the elevator works.
I just made a hunter named Zygo.
Huh. Nifty.
Cool. I don't think it's a heroin.
Oh, wonderful. This is one of those quests where I start the game, or at least I start the mission already under suspicion from the cops.
Oh.
Yep. I love it. I love preemptively being attacked by the police. Taking moderate fire. Ow, fucker. You're an asshole. I don't actually know what my target is right now. I literally can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh! Oh, that's what I'm doing. This is a skateboarding mission.
Ooh, skateboard?
Yeah, kind of a skateboard. So, my goal in this mission is there's this drill. And it's screwing up a lot of things. So, what you're supposed to do is get on your skateboardy thing, and wherever there are cables holding the drill in place, your target is to go to that point and grind so that you can destroy the cables. I forgot that was even a thing in this game. Ah, fuck. Went to do a thing and bounced to be awesome, and instead I fell into lava and died. Ah, fuck. Stop shooting me. It's rude. I'm not saying I'm any better, I'm just saying it's rude and it makes you an asshole. I'm also shooting at you, but I feel like I'm slightly being more of a dick with it. We're taking heavy casualties. Send in backup so we can take even more heavy casualties. I love your brains. They make sense.
Let's see. I'm going to make a whole scenario for this whole game.
I'll shoot! I'm pretty sure that's what your orders were. Shoot on sight. Not shoot if shot at.
Really?
Motherfucker.
Are they really that bad?
They have grenades that don't necessarily explode when they actually need to. So, like, they'll shoot a grenade, it'll sit there and smoke for a few seconds, and then sometimes it'll blow up. The problem is it's not constantly or regularly or anything. It might. So in reality, you don't really have any control on whether or not you take damage. You just have to hope the game is being less of a dick. Because if the game is being an extensive asshole, then you can be flawless, borderline perfect in all of your movements, and still take damage because you just can't do a whole lot to not. In short, this game is being dumb for this mission, because that's just what it calls for, I guess. Okay. Motherfucker! Worst part is, every time you die, any ammo you used stays gone. So if you had to use a ton of bullets to clear out to almost win the mission, and then you may, like, something happens and you don't make a jump, or whatever, then those bullets are just no longer there. You no longer have that ammo, whatever ammo it was.
That actually...
You have to get it back by killing enemies or finding it in chests or whatever.
That sounds awful.
It's because this is a PS2 game, and artificial difficulty was a big thing. Real big, important factor of PS2 games. Gotta make that shit as hard as possible. You're allowed to have some leeway because you do need it to be beatable. You just don't need it to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, I remember one of my favorite cartoon-based PS2 games was Teen Titans.
Oh yeah, I had that on... I had the GameCube copy of that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember really enjoying that game. Just because it was such an easy game to just have fun with. Because it didn't really require you to do anything in particular. All you had to do was beat up. You had one goal, it was simple.
Yep. It was such a fun game. I miss it, honestly.
If it wasn't for the fact that it's really difficult for my laptop to emulate games now, I would probably 100% do like an old games month where I do videos of almost extensively older games that I used to play when I was a kid. Whether it be a bunch of like Donkey Kong and Conquer and stuff like that, or things that are not nearly as old, like Teen Titans and stuff for the PS2. Still old, but not that old.
I also had a game called Shaolin Showdown.
I remember that show. I remember really enjoying that show when I was a kid.
Yeah. What, you never bought the game?
I never could find the game at my local game shop because they just didn't have it.
Right, that game was so fucking fun. Me and my brother would play all the time.
My local game shop just didn't carry that game, so as much as I might have wanted to play it, as much as I would have maybe wanted to play it really bad, the only way I was getting access to it was a friend or not at all.
Your local GameStop sucks.
Yeah, my local GameStop does suck. That's why when my mom went to go and get Warriors Orochi 4 the other day, she didn't go to the one near my house. She went to the one near her work. Because the one near her work may not be as, say, it might have less access, like it's harder to get there because of where it is, but they have a lot more shit there because there's significantly more room, because it's not like a small almost cubicle, it's actually a store that is the size of a store and not the size of a lunchbox.
Yeah, the GameStops that I go to, they're actual stores, not a cubicle.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, there's that.
Yeah, and then not only that, I also got to buy bags to get like old PlayStation 2 games. Yeah, I mean, that's when I have money, though. So.
Now I think about it, I think I think for PS2, that was when I started buying shit on Amazon. Like, I found a few games that I could only find on Amazon, so I just get them there. Because at least that way I can actually get what I want. But that was also when Amazon was first becoming a thing, so they didn't really do very good with how things were. Like, it wasn't as easy to, say, find certain shit. Because Amazon was, like, new concept. Little dog is super pissed, and I don't actually know why. I don't even think there's anything outside that he could possibly be pissed at. He's just upset at the concept of outside.
He's always angry.
He really is. Makes it really easy to understand that he was, at one point, Mel's dog.
Yeah, they're both small.
They're both small, they're both angry at, like, everything, because everything is larger than they are.
Yeah. I remember that...
Both literally and metaphorically.
I remember one time that she said she had to get on top of her counter to get, I think, like, a glass or wine or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Mel, not that tall. Mel's biggest problem in life? Me. Because I am several years younger than she is, and several feet taller.
That's funny.
Like, Mel's not the tallest person in the world. But compared to her, I'm practically Andre the Giant. Just because at least I actually hit 6 feet. She most certainly wishes she could at least hit 5'9". She's not super tall, and she's super upset about it. And she's very upset about me being the youngest and also the tallest.
I mean, yeah, I would do.
Yep. I love it. Man, I'm glad there was actually a landing there and I didn't just fucking die instantly, because that would have been pretty shitty. Where is there still a guy with a gun? I genuinely do not understand. Where is this dude with gun? Where are you at, my dude? I'd love to, but that requires me to know where you are. Oh, there you are. Man, that's unfortunate. Dying to your own weapon. Oh, that's just gotta sting.
I would need a redo if that happened.
The Crimson Guard have all of these big eco barrels. And I couldn't find the last guy, so I figured, fuck it. Maybe I'll just shoot at these barrels and hope that they explode, and maybe they'll clip onto him and kill him. They killed him, not by exploding though. Just simply by landing on him. Oh, yes. Big oof. Big sad. Big oof. I genuinely don't know what my quest is. It just tells me to go to the electric zone. You're in a speeder. Chase me, chase me, chase me. Chase me, Speedy Gonzalez. Chase me. Remember, kids, run fast, run fast. Well, that was interesting. That was unfortunate. Use this, though. Accidentally ran over a cop, but he gave me ammo for the gun that I need, that I actually have been using extensively, so that's good.
He's going to do that a lot.
Broken out to get it up the house.
That's cool.
I try not to break it.
It's fine. It's fine.
You want this one? This one's not broken.
I mean, have you eaten anything off this one?
Yeah. This piece here is broken.
Oh, don't give me another piece. Like one of the ones in the box.
What pieces?
Additionally. There's a
You
box.
want this one?
I'll have this too, but also there's a box
Yeah.
next to the gingerbread house,
Oh,
also of
well,
gingerbread. That too.
Okay.
I'm hungry and fat.
You are fat.
I'm fat and I like gingerbread. I have 2 minutes to go and do all of the things and not explode. All right.
I don't know what kind of shoes to give this person. But no, I didn't.
Can you...
Could these be it? These? No, okay. This is what's better.
There we go.
These?
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to restart this mission because I cannot, for the life of me, get enough height on these fucking jumps. Thank you, put it on the thing.
What thing?
Anything in front of me. Thank you.
You got you this?
Yep. Trying to do a thing. Thing in which I'm timed. Ace. Ah, dicks. I have 10 seconds left and 3 of these fucking things left.
That's wild.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Yep. Hmm. I'm a fat ass and I clearly don't give a fuck.
What are you eating?
Gingerbread.
Nice.
Yeah. Bomb.
Purple looks cool too. They're just living.
2.
It looks fucking cool.
Motherfucker.
I think the mesh on the arm is cool. Those are awesome.
Pack. Motherfucker.
What is your blade?
Well, I got 2 left at the minute mark. That's much better than last time.
Always.
As opposed to the last run I had where I had 2 left in like 30 seconds. Fuck is the last one? I don't know where the last one is. I don't know where the last well is, and it's actually causing me to keep losing.
Curved sword or Trishula?
Curved.
Okay.
I literally have no fucking clue where it is. I can't even see like a blue glow stating, hey, it's over here, dumbass. I have no idea. I have 0 idea as to where the fuck this thing is. I don't know. That's a problem. I'm so genuinely confused.
Thank you. Brown sauce? Brown sauce?
No.
I found it and got it just in time. Yes!
I have Taco Bell. You got something itching under your robes? There's ointment for that, you know. Alright. This will be interesting. Now I get to explode Sky Cops. You shall not pass go. Do not collect 200. Do, however, go fucking boom.
What happened to her? I don't. She's giving her away. Oh yeah. Oh damn! I would have played a race. That messed me up my blood. My word. As soon as I hit one, as soon as I hit five little R
Damn it. Ay, ve. Now I'm getting a notification saying that my controller is low. Unfortunate. Welcome back.
I have food.
Awesome. I should probably go and make mine shortly.
Yeah.
Oh, this mission sucks.
Is it a skateboard kind of mission, or did you pass that one?
I got past that one. Now the thing I'm having problems with is there's a mission where you're on a turret. Your turret only has so much health. There are seemingly infinite waves of police that do a pretty solid amount of damage per shot. And you don't have all that much HP.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's not fun.
Mm-hmm. Hello?
Something happened?
I blasted a Crimson Guard with enough rounds that should have destroyed him. And he just kind of hovered below the thing.
Kind of awkward that he didn't die.
Uh-huh.
Then again, it's a Jack game, so you really want to do some
It's also a
building,
PS2 game, so I should not have high expectations. Like, there are some PS2 games that you can totally have high expectations for, but like,
Then there's the other
they're few and far in between.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
You die again.
This is my 9th try.
Nice.
Yeah. This mission sucks. I'm more excited to attempt the Ultima fight in Worlds of Final Fantasy that if I was a channel that actually made money, I would rather make that like a, if you donate enough money before the end of the game, I'll actually fucking try it and probably want to kill myself, but I'll try it. I'd rather do that for Ultima than keep on doing this fucking mission. Because I have to kill 40 Crimson Guard that do at least 2 bars of health per shot, roughly. I only have maybe 10 bars or so. Maybe 20. And, I have to kill 40 of them before I can even progress in the mission. In infinite waves. About 2 damage per shot. About 2 damage per shot. I have about 20 HP in this stupid fucking cannon. And there's seemingly infinite waves, and these motherfuckers move.
So, and you say they do, what, like 2 bars?
About 2 bars. They do about 2 bars of damage. So they do about 2 damage per shot. Each bar is 1. I have 20. And there are waves of them. This may very well be the rest of this stream. Just because of how unpleasant this mission is. This might actually have to be the end, because it might take me the rest of the time of the stream just to beat this stupid fucking mission.
That's unfortunate.
Uh-huh. Doesn't help that part of the level is kind of fighting me because there's a rail and I can't shoot below the rail, but they can sure as hell shoot through it upward.
Jeez.
God damn it. Let me look real quick. How long have I been here? Oh, it's 73 minutes. So I actually have been doing this for pretty much the entirety of the stream. I don't know about anyone who's watching this, but this mission is about as unpleasant as I'm making it seem. As you can see while watching, hey, my best bet is a fucking prayer. I practically have to fucking Bon Jovi my way to victory because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to do any fucking thing in this stupid mission consistently. Because if I miss literally any amount of shots, that can potentially end the mission because I'll fucking die before I can actually kill the enemies, but they'll sure as hell kill me way before that.
Yeah. can you like pause and try again? Like save it and try a different day?
I can, but I just got past that first fucking part. This is the fucking first stage of this mission. And I just about fucking lost.
Oh.
This stage has multiple parts, and I just about lost at the first one. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't matter if I pick up health, because it's not like I'm not actually taking any damage. I'm only the thing is, but if the thing dies, then I dies. And I still have I still have to get to the point where I have metalhead eggs to shoot.
Aw.
And now there's a fucking blimp.
Damn troll.
There's a damn good reason why this is considered one of the hardest Jack games ever. This game deals with difficulty about as well as actually doing a no weapons run in Dark Souls. Which is doable, and this game is beatable. That does not mean you should want to do that.
Yeah, I don't think no weapon in Dark Souls is the play.
Nah. Unless the play is to actually give yourself, like, game aids. In which case, then sure. That'll be a hell of a play if that's the plan. If your plan is to want to uninstall, then yeah, no, that's arguably probably the best thing you could do.
However,
if you actually want to enjoy the game, you should probably never, ever do that. Fortunately, there's a fucking checkpoint. So I don't have to have extended cancer, I just have to have temporary cancer. So I don't have to restart the mission from scratch every time. Just the first few times.
yeah, that's fair. It's annoying, but fair.
So Yoshi, what do you have for dinner?
Taco Bell.
Nice.
What are you playing for yours?
For my dinner, I will be making turkey fried rice.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah. And the way that my mom taught me how to do it is not the way it sounds, because it sounds like you actually, like, have extra shit added to make it more like actual, like, takeout turkey fried rice. That's not what you do, because I can't really do much with any spices or anything. So instead, it's we just, like, take the ingredients that we're gonna add to the rice, so in this case turkey and some kind of vegetable, and then just cook it all together. Yeah.
That works.
And then if you actually wanted to, because you're a normal human being and you can actually deal with adding extra things, you could add, like, some spices or what have you, whatever you want to add to your rice, but I physically can't because my body is fucked up. So we literally just do that. but it's very, very good. And because all you're doing is making sure all of the ingredients are cooking together, you don't need to, like, learn how to cook an extensive thing. You just simply need to know how to fucking cook rice. And then you can just add, like... You can just add, like, chicken or pork or whatever. Like, whatever kind of meat you want, and then vegetables. Like, you could add carrots or peas or corn. Can literally make it with whatever you have on hand, so long as you also have rice and know how to cook rice. Which most people do, because all you have to do is, like, make water boil. Put rice in thing, and it just leave it. Like, turn off heat and just let it sit.
Not hard to fuck it. It's not that.
It's very difficult to fuck up rice.
Yeah.
So, with my mom's...
If you find a way, that's the problem.
That's a most assured thing that you should probably communicate with somebody about, because you should probably never cook food again. It's fucking minute rice, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Finally beat that mission. It only took me way too fucking long.
A whole hour.
Yeah, pretty much. So, with that, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Comment, like, subscribe if you're new. And check out the links in the description below to the Facebook, the Patreon, where you can support the channel however you may. The Discord, where you can support us with, like, fan art, telling your friends, stuff like that. And then the Twitch. There's also a Facebook page, but it exists but doesn't really do much because I don't always check it or remember. Yeah, not a whole lot on there, but I'm working on it. Very, very slowly, but it's better than nothing. And then check out the Twitch, where we do streams of more multiplayer-oriented games like Smite and Dead by Daylight. Might start doing some other free-to-play games just to show them off.
Yep.
And then, other than that, that will be it for the stream. And unless we do another one tonight on Twitch, we will see you guys tomorrow with Worlds of Final Fantasy and whatever we do at 8.
See you later.
See you guys on the next one. I just realized this is the controller that doesn't allow me to pause. Motherfucker. Which means I have to get into a cutscene so that I can actually live. I hate this game. And by this game, I mean I hate this controller.
We're fine.
Annoyed, but fine. Now we're gonna end it. Because now I can actually do everything. So, see you guys in the next one.
Appreciate it, dude.
Have a good day. And peace out.